Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your reading for November the 6th to the 12th, and yes, we have one of the most intense energies of the year coming in with the total lunar eclipse at 16 degrees of Taurus on November the 8th. Well, I've already seen tower cards coming up, boom, explosive changes, unpredictable things coming through. I'm getting energetically, like I'm sure externally things will be happening, but energetically I'm getting there's a sense of old structures within us, our energetic structures collapsing and new, stronger structures coming through. And there may be a little bit of resistance to the new because it might be, the old is very familiar. But it's just about, how flexible you are to stepping into that. But yeah, that's energetically, externally, expect unexpected. Eclipses quite literally, they bring change, but they can eclipse things in your life. And there is a sense that this is kind of like the start of the journey. So to remember that this is an ongoing story that's occurring here. So let's see what's coming through for you. We've got Knight of Feathers, action and focus. Interesting. This is the Knight of Swords. So I get this sense that you're kind of looking at something and going, I need to take action here. Whatever's been thrown at you here, you're focused on it. You're like, okay, something, like I said, that eclipse energy, it can eclipse something in your life. So suddenly this is what you're focused on. This is what's important in front of you. And this is what I have to take action on. And so it's very fast moving energy is what I'm getting here with this Knight of Feathers. Things moving quickly. So let's see what energies are shifting and changing with the Knight of Feathers. Could be a lot going on inside your mind, but I feel like just that look of the jackal, like going, right, I'm leaving you behind for the moment. I'm putting you to the side for the moment. And even it kind of feels like it's saying goodbye to an energy as well. It's just this kind of last look at something and going until I have to go and focus on something else. So yeah, it's interesting. The gaze is really kind of, there's a lot in a look, a lot in a look. And you might notice that this week. There's a lot in a look, a lot of things said without being said. So we've got, shifting and changing, Wand 8, Jupiter, Sagittarius. You could be heading in all sorts of things might just go explode. It's like this sense of something going in a gazillion 360 degrees direction. And they're quite literally showing me like a kind of like a boom, a supernova, like kind of energy, like a star exploding. And it's like, that was the star I was following. That was my guidance. And suddenly it's gone boom. And so it does feel like things could feel like they're kind of getting a little bit out of control, or they're getting like expanding like really too fast, or it's expanding 360 degrees and it's opening you up to so much that the world could feel like, whoa, what's just happening with this? It could feel like this spinning energy. But at the same time, this Jupiter energy that's coming through, it's your ruler, Jupiter Sagittarius. It's kind of saying, you could really go big with this. Like your mind could be totally expanded. You could just go, whoa, okay, I could do this with that. I could do that with that. You could be like, just totally like your perspective, your mind, the bigger picture that you're seeing here is like, whoa. And what I like about this is actually the Gemini energy of the Knight of Feathers. So whilst the Wand 8 is expanding something on a huge level and you're just seeing all these new possibilities, this Knight of Feathers is going, okay, let's focus in on some things, okay? Let's focus in on some of the smaller details or the smaller picture, and let's action certain things within it that feel like they're only little things, because it's impossible to kind of take action on this big 360-degree view picture that's coming through here for you. But it's like, I can work on the little things for the moment. So certain little things you might just suddenly take. It's kind of like knowing that there's something bigger unfolding, but you can kind of focus in on this for the moment. That feels like it's taken your attention. So, it's really fascinating energy. But I like this because I feel like you're working well with it, with the bigger picture and the details of what you're perceiving as a situation is just like, whoa, totally like possibly going to expand in So many different ways. Let's see what's coming in for you, Sagittarius. So it does feel exciting. It also could be overwhelming. It also could completely blow your mind. It also could just be like, I just need to kind of process this for the moment. So there's a lot that could be going on with it. We've got the King of Pentacles. Okay, this is the Taurus energy. It is in the sign of Taurus, this total lunar eclipse, because we're in Scorpio season and it's the opposite. Full moons are always the opposite sign. So King of Pentacles, this is Taurus, represents money, business, success, your material needs being met. Whether it's being met by a person or a situation, that's something that's coming through with that. We've got the Four of Wands. What is it that you truly, truly want here? With the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups. Okay, interesting. The Ace of Cups, beautiful. What's opening up here is really fantastic. This new cycle where you could be feeling very, very differently. It could precipitate a whole heap of healing. This can be the birth of love, joy, happiness. Just feeling very, very differently. It is a sense that there's this very sentimental energy coming through with the Four of Wands, the Six of Cups, and that there's the potential for a lot of harmony to come through. Like, yes, a big change could come between you and, say, a family member or a partner, somebody that you're close with, but that ultimately could really bring you into some kind of harmony. With the Six of Cups, that's harmony being restored. And so there's some kind of past harmony or reconciliation energy that comes through with this, with the Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles, which is actually really nice. So this could be somebody from the past returning, or at least a past energy. You know, we're getting on like we used to before. Or I haven't seen you for such a long time, let's catch up. And then it's kind of like you know, like old friends where you haven't seen each other for years, but you catch up and it's like you've seen each other yesterday. It's got this really, really interesting sense of bringing you to this connection, like this really solid connection with somebody that, this really solid connection. But it's interesting we've got this King of Pentacles here because it's bringing this sense of what do you want in terms of your physical needs. There could be, I'm kind of getting more like there could be a big change occurring to an other here. So just say this was a partner, say maybe something comes in like a windfall, or there's money that comes through in some way. There's something that comes in, some success in business. There's something with this King of Pentacles that feels like there's something solid on a physical resource, like a material resource that comes in that can unite and bring harmony in some way to a particular relationship in your life or relationships in general. It feels very connected to like somebody from the past or somebody that you're living with or somebody you've already previously lived with. This could be family kind of energy, but it's a nice energy to come through. So it's sort of, it feels like, something really, a really solid connection comes through with that. Let's pull an affirmation card to come in. We've got my life works beautifully. It's kind of, everything in my life works now and forevermore. So you're working with like all these, because you've got this sense here that you're being very malleable with these energies of like something, boom, is super changing and expanding and heading in a whole gazillion different directions. You're taking action and focus here. It's this ability to make things work. So it's kind of opening the cracks to change, where you can kind of walk straight through that door and go, yes, I'm taking and grabbing this opportunity to restore some kind of balance and harmony to my life. So that's actually, fantastic. Let's pull a message from the Ascended Masters for you, Sagittarius. Let's pull a message for Sagittarius. We have meditate. Okay. Buddha turning up, meditate. I feel like there's just like, this is like, boom, like I said, an expansion of your mind. It's like you potentially perceiving a situation or a person or an energy just feels like you like totally different. The meditate energy would be really great to just be open to like what these energy downloads are or energetic perception, but also a way to not feel too overwhelmed when you're getting this. So it's clearing the space so that you can expand even more. but it's also a sense of being able to find peace and be very present with the energies that are happening as well. So quite literally, meditation would be really great for you. Really great time to meditate in terms of just bringing some kind of harmony within your mind and being open to these new energies. But for those of you that can't meditate or don't want to meditate, because I know not everybody's into it, it really is just about being very present with what's going on inside your mind and creating space for this expansion to come through. However that presents, like maybe it's just sitting down, having a think, or going for a walk. It can be all sorts of different things. So let's pull an animal energy for you, Sagittarius, and see what's coming through. For Sagittarius, we've got Stingray. Okay, I like it. Cheery little Stingray. Does things with a smile on its face. It's very aligned, happy, very aligned. If something's not feeling good, it's got a sting in its tail. It's like, no, not willing. I just get this sense of only wanting to connect to things that feel aligned to you. If they don't, then you're going to kind of go no to it, or no, like it's got this sense of you're kind of flicking it aside with your little tail, like, oh, no, not interested. You might even be a little bit curt or direct with people or short with people, even, because it's like, I know what feels good and what feels right for me and what feels aligned to me this week. So the Stingray energy actually feels like there's this, very interesting alignment that comes in. It's interesting in this eclipse energy because it feels like, perhaps I'm tuning into that higher potential of energetically, like when I feel like we're stepping into the new order, it feels really solid. It feels new and it feels like aligned to where we are if we look at it a bigger picture, like in terms of our soul growth, which is actually really good. So I feel like that's what we're kind of, but it doesn't mean that there's changes coming through with the breaking down of the old. So let's look at, but in general, this feels really positive. It feels like you're going to be able to navigate this energy pretty well, Sagittarius, I would say. So let's see. Let's pull a card for the blessings to finish this off. And so Sagittarius, just wanted to let you know that I've opened up just for 1 week only. You're available to book some Halloween specials in terms of readings, so mediumship readings, clearing the space if there's an entity around or a ghost in some way that you want to help pass over or move on. And just a ghost story energy, a ghost story reading where I can tune into a ghost if there's a particular ghost around you and get their story. So this is only on for like 1 week only. If you're interested in any of my Halloween specials, the link for that is in the description box below. We have as your blessing the Ace of Swords. I love it. Next to the Ace of Cups, all this new energy coming through, really fantastic, beautiful inside your mind and your heart, head and heart, new energy coming in and aligning, really, really beautiful. It's the gift of clarity. And that's what I love with this. Like I said, you've got the bigger picture, you've got the details and the smaller picture, and you're working with both. It's like this omnipotent kind of point of view, and you've got the clarity to be able to see things and even cut cords with the Ace of Swords, cut cords with old energies. And so some of you, the Ace of Swords could be some sort of brilliant perception, brilliant reflection, brilliant new idea. It's just, even like very clear and direct communication with the Ace of Swords is coming through. But ultimately, it's the gift of clarity that can actually bring harmony in your life, which is really beautiful. So that is your reading for the week. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. And take care, Sagittarius.